So Vijja Pijaya Sankara. People look for happiness and expecting for present, and they seek to gratify their desire through three kinds of action: bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. Some of these actions may be ethically good and some may be ethically bad. Some people will practice charity, morality for their welfare hereafter, while some people will do misdeeds, robbery, killing, etc. That is Sankara, the performing Sankara. So Pali synonym for karma or action is Sankara, and Sankara is of three kinds: Kaya Sankara, Vaji Sankara, and Citta Sankara. Kaya Sankara, Sankara by body; Vaji Sankara, Sankara by speech; and Mano Sankara, Sankara by thoughts. So in this action, there is volitional volition, cetana. Now yogi see that volition very clearly. Yogi really mindful, and before doing activities, before doing karma, many volition, many citta volition occurrence, yogi see very clearly. So from sitting to standing, yogi mindful, and then yogi find that there are a lot of volition, intention to get up, intention to get up. After that volition or intention to get up, and then yogi getting up. And also stretching, bending, walking, etc. Every movement, every activities, volitions is very clear. So in the practice of meditation, yogi find many volition, wanting to help other people, and in normal life, wanting to do charity. After occurring many volition, that kinds of activities occur. So these are called the volitional activities. And another type of Sankara is Punyabi Sankara, Apunyabi Sankara, and Aninjabi Sankara. So it is a new term. Can you follow me? Punyabi Sankara, Apunyabi Sankara, Aninjabi Sankara, Punyabi Sankara, Apunyabi Sankara,
Apunyabi Sankara,
Aninjabi Sankara.
Aninjabi Sankara.
So Punya is wholesome, B Sankara is karma formation, wholesome karma formation, Apunyabi Sankara, unwholesome karma formation, and Aninjabi Sankara. that is unshakable karma formation, which is the volition that is associated with the 4 types of formless jhana that belong to immaterial sphere, arupa vajra. So that is another kind of sankhara. So punya here 2 meanings. Punati sodeti punya. That means something that cleanses or purifies. If you have dirty things, you have to wash, you have to take shower, and then you can clean your body. So for our karmic impurities, we need to clean with punya. Punya, what kinds of punya? Charity, morality, and vipassana meditation. These are the punya, meritorious deeds. If you do these punya, these meritorious deeds are conducive to welfare and prosperity in the present life and hereafter. If you do dana, if you do charity, people love you so much, and if you observe moral precepts, you have long life, you will be healthy. If you practice meditation, a lot of benefits you can gain. Your physical, mental health is really good, and also it make you guarantee to be reborn in the good realms. And another meaning of punya is purititi punya. That means you have to do these punya, these merits, to fulfill your desire. If you do these punya, these meritorious deeds, all your wishes will be fulfilled. You want to have a long life and free from all sickness and good health and beauty and higher status, and to have a better life, loved by many people, and a lot of good friends, and all the goodness in this life or after life, all your wishes will be fulfilled if you do these punya. And finally, you want to gain Megaphala Nibbana, that is the best wish. If you want to gain Megaphala Jnana and Nibbana, you have to do punya, the best punya of meditation. So this punya means fulfiller. These merits will fulfill all your desire if you do these punya merits. And punya and abhisankara. Abhisankara is the effort to do something for your own welfare. It tends to have good or evil karmic results. So punya abhisankara is good deeds with good karmic results. So there are 8 types of good deeds, 8 types of good deeds or meritorious deeds in sensual sphere, and 5 types of 5 material sphere, and all these may be group in three kinds. That is, you are doing charity, morality, and meditation, dana, sila, bhavana. All these are meritorious, punya. So charity, dana means wholesome consciousness that is karmically very fruitful. So the donor should rejoice before doing charity, during performing charity, and after the acts of charity. The donor should rejoice. In the text, this kind of charity is credited with great karmic productivity. So the attitude of the donor may be one of the indifference, upekha. But if the donor's mind is clear and his acts of charity has high karmic potential, any acts of charity that is based on the belief in karma is rational and it may bear fruits in the form of alobha, adosa, and amoha. That means if you believe karma and karma results and you do charity, in the future you will be reborn with no predisposition to greed, no predisposition to ill will and ignorance. That is called alobha, adosa, amoha. And if you don't know that these are merits, or you don't know the result of the merits, that means you are unintelligent. And by doing this dana, it will lead you to be reborn with no great intelligence in the future life. It may bear such karmic fruits in everyday life, but it does not make the donor intelligent enough to attain the path in your next life. So that means when you do charity, when you do merit, you need to be accompanied with intelligence. You must know the karma and karma results and the value of merits. So whatever merits you do, you perform, you have to do with knowledge. That means jnana sampayutta. You must be associated with right understanding. Or this merit is good and it will give good results, and you must believe in karma and karma results. And then you do good deeds, you do punya, sometimes spontaneously, without being asked by other people. That is asinkarika kusala. And some people do good deeds, they do punya at the instigation of other people. So two types. And if you do good deeds spontaneously without being asked by other people, that kinds of merit is karmically more fruitful than the other. So when whatever you do, merit, charity, or observing precepts, or vipassana meditation, you have to do with these kinds of the eight types of merits. And then bhavana. If your meditation, if your bhavana, that can lead to jhana, the yogi can attain rupa vajra jhana. And when your concentration is well developed, so jhana means total concentration of mind on an object of mental development. Samatha jhana is concentration for bare tranquility. Jhana samadhi is like the flame burning in still air. So if you study Abhidhamma, it has 5 levels, but according to suttas, the jhana, rupa vajra jhana, has 4 levels. And opposed to punyavi sankara is apunyavi sankara, or unwholesome karma formation. So these immoral deeds lead to lower worlds and evils in human life. They will be reborn in ugly, infirmity, and so forth. So these karma are 12 in terms of consciousness, 8 rooted in lobha, greed, 2 rooted in dosa, ill will, and 2 rooted in moha, ignorance. Lobha-based unwholesome deeds comprise 4 with wrong belief and 4 without wrong belief. Of the 4 unwholesome deeds with wrong belief, 2 are joyful, spontaneous, and joyful but unspontaneous. Another type is neutral, unwholesome deeds, may be classified in the same way. In the same way, there are 2 joyful, lobha-based unwholesome deeds without wrong belief, and 2 lobha-based unwholesome deeds without joy and wrong belief. So every unwholesome deed is characterized by one of these 8 lobha-based wrong deeds. And dosa-based unwholesome deeds are of 2 kinds, spontaneous and unspontaneous. The dosa-based consciousness is the mainspring of anger, sadness, fear, and disliking. And then moha-based unwholesome deeds are two kinds, Vicikicca and Uddhacca. Vicikicca, skeptical doubt, and Uddhacca, restlessness. So Vicikicca, doubt in the Buddha, true Buddha, doubt in the true Dhamma, doubt in the true Sangha, true practitioner, and doubt in the observing moral precepts, doubt in the developing concentration, and the idea of future life, etc. And then Uddhacca. Uddhacca refers to a person who is distracted and absent-minded. The mind is seldom calm and it usually goes wandering when it is not restrained through the practice of meditation. However, it is said that Uddhacca, restlessness, does not lead you to the lower states. But the other 11 unwholesome deeds, unwholesome mental states, under circumstances, lead you, and even in case of good rebirth, they usually have bad karmic effects. And the bad doers, we have sickliness, ugliness, poverty, etc. So these 12 kinds of unwholesome volition, Cetana, are called Apunyabhi Sankhara. So all over the world, people wish to be happy, and so they strive for their material welfare in the present life and hereafter. But it is lobha and dosa and moha, greed, ill will and delusion that largely characterize their activities. So some people very lucky, yogi lucky, because you have good friends and good environment, and you can have a chance to listen to true Dhamma, and you can think rationally. So you have more opportunity to do Punyabhi Sankhara, especially meditation. So in one life we perform sometimes Punyabhi Sankhara, sometimes Apunyabhi Sankhara. So we have more fortunate time to perform Punyabhi Sankhara. So look at the paper number 2, the circle of dependent origination number 2. So column 1 and 2 is from our past period, past life, past period, column 1 and 2. So column 1, we have performed craving, clinging, and dependent on ignorance. Ignorance, craving, clinging, and all kinds of kilesa, that is rounds of defilements. And then we perform sankhara, volition activities, column number 2, rounds of karma, that is sankhara, punyabhi sankhara, and apunyabhi sankhara. So these are 5 past causes, avijja, tanha, upadana, kama bhava, and sankhara. 5 past causes. So previous life, when we were about to die, And there appear three signs: Kama, Kama Nimitta or Gri Nimitta, Kama signs of Kama, and Kama Nimitta signs of Kama, and Gri Nimitta signs of destiny. And clinging to this one of the signs, we reborn in human life. And you see column number 3, Vijnana. So the first Vijnana is the Paticca-Samuppada Vijnana, relinking consciousness. So very lucky we reborn in the human realms, and we reborn in the very good family. That is the first Vijnana is Paticca-Samuppada Vijnana, relinking consciousness. So very unlucky people, the bad people, they perform the Apunyabi Sankhara, and at the time moment in the previous life, the bad karmic sign appeared to their mind's eyes, and clinging to these signs, they reborn in the lower states. So they reborn in the lower state, hell, animal kingdom, hungry ghosts, and asura, 4 lower states. So for them, the first Paticca-Samuppada Vijnana is, you see page number 3. Page number 3, 32 types of consciousness, unwholesome resultant consciousness. So number 7 is investigating consciousness accompanied by equanimity. So if the bad people reborn in the animal realms, the first Vijnana is Upekasakata, Akusala Vibhaga, Upekasakata Santirana. That is number 7, investigating consciousness accompanied by equanimity. Equanimity. It is in the lower realms, the first relinking consciousness. And the whole life, if they encounter the bad sights, bad sound, etc., there may occur unwholesome resultant consciousness, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Eye consciousness accompanied by equanimity, ear consciousness accompanied by equanimity, etc. So page number 3, the 32 types of consciousness, unwholesome resultant consciousness 7. So can you follow me? 7 unwholesome resultant consciousness. Follow me. Unwholesome resultant consciousness 7.
Unwholesome resultant consciousness 7.
Eye consciousness.
Eye consciousness.
Accompanied by equanimity.
Accompanied by equanimity.
Ear consciousness.
Ear consciousness.
Accompanied by equanimity.
Accompanied by equanimity.
Nose consciousness.
Nose consciousness.
Accompanied by equanimity.
Accompanied by equanimity.
Tongue consciousness.
Tongue consciousness.
Accompanied by equanimity.
Accompanied by equanimity.
Body consciousness.
Body consciousness.
Accompanied by pain.
Accompanied by pain.
Receiving consciousness.
Receiving consciousness.
Accompanied by equanimity.
Accompanied by equanimity.
Investigating consciousness.
Investigating consciousness.
Accompanied by equanimity.
Accompanied by equanimity.
So whatever the consciousness, seeing consciousness arises that you don't want to see, you don't want to see the person, you don't want to see the sight, but you see, it is our unwholesome resultant consciousness. Unwholesome resultant consciousness. It is due to our previous apunyabi sankara, because we have done something. We have done apunya, bad deeds in the previous life. So we see bad people, we see the bad person, we see bad sights. And you don't want to hear the sound, you don't want to hear the bad news, you don't want to hear abusive speech, but you hear. So that is your unwholesome resultant consciousness. Previous time you have done something wrong to other people, so now you hear. And also bad smell, number 3, you have to encounter that nose consciousness, smelling consciousness, and sometimes bad taste. Nobody create you to your apunyabi sankara in the previous life. Sometimes your body pain, body consciousness accompanied by pain is created by your bad sankara, unwholesome and deeds from the previous life. But here, eye consciousness, hearing consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness are accompanied by equanimity. Equanimity. So, as soon as you see or hear or smell or taste, it is just the equanimity. It is just the equanimity. But when you go to the witty process, thought process, javana stage, due to your good inclination, due to your meditation practice, due to your potential, you can change. You can change. But at the beginning of the just seeing, hearing, it is just upeka. Upeka. Because the retina, Chakupasara is Upadarupa, and the Ruparamana visible object is also Upadarupa. So because of the striker and receiver are soft, it is just still upeka. But when the body is not upeka, is not equanimity, body, there is Mahabuddha, great object, so it may be pain due to your unwholesome deeds, apunyabi sankara in the past. So these are unwholesome resultant consciousness. So we don't want to blame other people. All the bad results we have to encounter. Sometimes the sounds and music in the daily life you listen, but now during the retreat, these sounds and music you don't like, you don't want to hear, you don't want to enjoy. So for that moment, these are your bad karma from the past, bad apunyabi sankara from the past. During the practice of meditation, you hear undesirable noise. So just note and just be aware continuously to overcome all kinds of apunyabhi sankhara. So we will continue tomorrow. We have to stop our discourse for today. By practicing vipassana meditation, by observing every phenomena occurring at the six senses continuously and meticulously, by practicing punyabhi sankhara, especially vipassana meditation, diligently, may all yogis be liberated from all suffering. May all yogis realize the real peace in the very near future.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.